Hi everyone, it's Nana here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for all the support. And a happy new year again to you. If I didn't say happy new year to you before, happy new year 2022. Oh my god, can't believe it's already the 7th of January 2022. The time is flying really. Well, I thought I had something in mind, and God dropped something in my mind, and I thought I should perhaps come and have a share. Yeah, quickly. I promise it won't be long, but let's see how we go. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, wherever this video might find you. I hope you are blessed and you are staying safe. I know it's crazy time with everything happening, but we know that God is in control of everything. Now, I wanted to share something that I've had in my mind for I think a few days now. And if you're one of those people who like to write things down, I don't know, I like to write notes, or if you want to write down, the topic is don't let people's perception become your reality. So I'll repeat again. Don't let people's perception become your reality. What do I mean by that? I'm simply telling you that stop living your life for other people. Stop trying to please other people. Because guess what? In the process, you end up damaging yourself, or you become even the most miserable person because you're trying to conform to their ideas of you, or trying to please them, to make sure that they validate everything you do and everything that you stand for. And today I'm telling you, we're in 2022, and I want you to take charge of your life, and God also wants you to take charge of your life, and stop conforming to that standard of the society. Come on now. I'm sorry today, my tone of voice might be slightly different because I want to be able to get to your message. I want to get to you today. Now, you see a lot of people. Maybe I should put that's just a general disclaimer, general rule that if you do well, you do bad, you're nice to people, you're not so kind to people, people will always talk. Whether you're trying to please them, they will always talk. Have you realized that sometimes you're so kind to people to the point where that you can give anything to them, or be so kind and do everything possible in your power to please them? But when you do one thing wrong, they'll erase everything that you have done right for them, and they will hang on to that one thing or that one mistake that you made. That's a human being for you. Which tells you that no matter what you do for people, there are sometimes that they're just gonna be people. I guess. So that's why today I just wanted to come and share something with you that in 2020, are you still living in that Stone Age, I guess, or are you still living in the past where you're still wanting people to validate everything you're doing? You know, I don't know what people are gonna say this about me in the community. People are gonna talk about me. People are gonna do this. People everywhere. Come on now. God wants you today to rely on Him only, and He wants you to focus on Him and Him only. Don't try to please everyone else, because in the midst of all that, who is going to be the most miserable person? Guess who? You. Not them. Because you're trying everything to please them. You know what? You wake up in the morning, you're doing everything. I need to make sure that my colleague at work, they like me. You're trying to make sure that everybody likes you. Not everybody's going to like you. Come on. Stop being so optimistic about that. It's life. Do you, for sure, let's be real here. Do you think everyone in the world are going to like you? Come on now. You're going to have rivalries. You're going to have people that will like you maybe. You'll have people who will support you. Yes, you have all these type of people, but do not live in sort of mindset or trying to, for lack of a better term, don't be naive. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Don't try to be naive that think that every single person you come across that are going to like you. No. No. There are even people that will just hate you for no reason. So don't try. Stop trying. Stop trying to conform to the standard that the society standard. Trying to raise the bar, trying to raise your standard as a person, as an individual. And how can you raise your standard as an individual? By developing yourself, by pouring into yourself, by putting more inputs than output. Adding more value to yourself. And how do you add value to yourself? Is by reading development, personal development books, by listening to audios that will add value to you. Because in order for you to add value to others, you have to be able to add value to yourself. Because the more you input, the more you put in, the more you'll be able to put out. Because if nothing is going in, if you're not reading, if you're not listening, if you're not developing yourself, there is nothing for you to offer really. You need to fill yourself first, that input, in order for you to now pour out to other people. Adding more value to yourself. Be more content with yourself. Be more happy with what you're doing and where you are in life today. And if you're not, what are you doing about it? Now, I've heard about the definition of insanity. I think it's Ziegler who coined that term. Excuse me if I didn't get the name right. But it says that insanity is just doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different result. Come on. No. Don't try to start being that in that same, yes, I can't do this because the society will say this, the society will say that. Now I'm telling you, yes, when you're going through those challenges, when you're going through those depression, when you're going through those storms, when nobody's there with you, when you're in that room, in that pillow, crying to God, when nobody's there with you, you think the society will come and knock on your door? Oh, we're here to help you, madam. We're here to help you, sir. No. They'll be the first one to publish all your sorrows out there to the community. They'll be the first one there to, when I'm talking about the media, meaning maybe other people who sit there behind it, want to publish other people's miseries and all that. So that's what I'm all about. So do you think they're just gonna knock on you? Oh, we're here to help. So that's what I just wanted to get into your mind today. Just stop trying so hard to please everyone. You cannot please everyone. You cannot. It's impossible. You'll be the most miserable person on planet Earth, I'm telling you. I'm sorry for the tone of my voice today. I just wanted to speak to you and really get to your brain today. Because sometimes we don't think. We become so lazy in the society. We don't think. We just want things to come so easy, just conform to, if things get hard, just conform to the society standard. You know what? If they tell us to go right, all of us have to go right. If they tell us to go left, all of us have to go left. Come on. Use your own thinking, reflect, evaluate things before you do something. Even I believe from the part of the world that we come from where I come from, I guess. It's different sometimes. We get stuck on pleasing everyone, everybody. They have to like me. I've come to realize as I'm growing up that no, not everybody is going to like me. It's the fact of life. And let's stop being so naive that everyone in the community or society are going to like you. No. Stop it. Stop being so naive. Be content with yourself. With or without people, you should be happy. With partner or without partner, you should be happy. Maybe other people have become so, if they don't have people with them, they're not happy, they're not content. It's like almost their happiness is dependent on other people. And that's the world that we live in today. Like, your happiness is now dependent on those people. If those people are not there, you're not happy. That your world is crumbling and you cannot deal with anything anymore, because what? Your happiness is dependent on those people. It should not be that way. Your happiness should be dependent on God, I believe, depending on your faith. Because God gives us everything that we need, really, everything that we need. So if you want to really to base your happiness, base it on God, not a human being. Human beings, they can be nice to you today, and tomorrow you will not know what they will do to you. Even the ones that they claim to love you so much, they'll be stabbing you in the back and smiling with you. Even the ones that they care so much about you and all this, one day you sit down and say, wow, this is the person that told me that they love me, and this is what they've done to me. Now, don't get me wrong. Today, I'm just trying to get to you. I just want to get into your mind for you to stop thinking, for you to stop conforming to the society standard, raise the standard for yourself as a human being, as an individual, as someone that God created in his own image. He said he created us in his own image, which means if he can create, we can also create. If we can do certain things, that means we can also do those, So why are you trying to please everyone and trying to just make your life so miserable? Come on. Now, I didn't want to take long. That's what I promised you before. And just before I end, I just wanted to tell you today that do not stop trying to conform to the standard of the society. Don't try to please everyone. Yes, I know there's certain people that you want to please because you love them and care for them and all that. That's okay. But don't try to do all those things and forgetting yourself in the process. You should be content with yourself. You should be happy with yourself, with or without people. People will yes, people are going to be in your life. People are going to come and go. Yes, that's the whole journey. Life is a journey, we're growing, we're evolving, and things are changing, and people coming and going, and people leaving, people disappearing, and all that. That is part of life. But I'm just trying to tell you that God has blessed you with so many things, and don't stop trying to conform to the society standard. Please stop trying to please everyone. Please yourself. Please God first. If you want to please people, if you really, really want to please someone among all these people, please God first. Stop trying to make your life to be so dependent on people. I'm not saying that you don't need people. That's not what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying don't base let not your happiness or your joy to be dependent on people, that if this person is not there, I will not be happy. I will kill myself. I will do this. I will do that. Be happy with yourself first. Be content with yourself first. Because if you are, that will flow to other people. Stop trying. Stop being so naive and just, yes, you know what? People say this about me. You know what? The community say this. The society say this. The society say that. That society of yours, that community of yours, they're not going to be there when you're in a storm. When you have your pillow, you're crying. When nobody's there to watch you. Only you and God. Do you think they're going to come and knock on your door and trying to help you? No. That society puts so much pressure on people, especially young people. We live in the world of instant gratification, I guess. Pressure. You see these ones are doing this, or you also want to do it. You say these people are buying all these things, that you also want to do it. Pressure. Competition everywhere. But when it comes to the worst thing, ask those people. When the society was putting pressure on them, when that thing went south, where was the society? Did the society come to help them? Did the society come to help them with counseling or therapy? Did the society come? No. But guess what? Initially, you were trying to conform to the society standard. You were trying to please everyone in society because you were putting more pressure on you to do this, to accomplish this, to accomplish that, to do it, to do. So when that thing went south, well, all those people that you were trying to please, were they there for you? Sit and think. Sometimes we don't think. And that's how sometimes we don't even evaluate the situation that we go through. We go through so many things and we forget even to evaluate, even to sit down just with our thoughts and to think and evaluate what has happened and where am I going and what has happened to me. We don't take time to sit and actually with our own thoughts and think about things. We become so lazy. We don't think. We just want things to happen like this, just like that, just like that, just like that. No effort whatsoever. And today I just wanted to tell you, do not let people's perception become your reality. Stop living your life for people now. Come on. Stop trying to please everyone in the community, pleasing everyone in the society. Because I told you already, whether you do good or whether you do bad, people always talk about you. Even for myself, I've experienced it. Like, I don't really go out that much. I'm not really out there, so there's only certain place that I go to. But you'll still hear people talk about me like, oh, you're not that girl. But you don't know me. You have not seen me really. But you'll still hear them talk about me. And I get so surprised. Like, I don't really go to people's places. Or I don't really go to functions and all that. Maybe only recently, perhaps because I've started getting into the community a little bit more. But before that, you still hear people talking about me, even though I'm not there. That's why I came to realize, you know what? Whether you do good, you do bad, people always talk about you. They always find something to talk about. So why are you stressing yourself? So why are you trying to please everyone else? Everyone, come on. Come on. I think the reason why I'm even laughing is because I've actually come to that realization myself that there is no point. There is no really point. Focus on God. If you want to really talk about you want to talk, please talk about God. That's good. That's a good topic. But stop saying, oh, that person did this, that person did that, and I also want to. Come on. I beg you. Just focus on God. Focus on yourself. You'll see how things will turn out. I'm not telling you to stop caring about people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm only talking about for you to stop to being naive and trying to please everyone around you, because you're going to be the most miserable person. Because guess what? You can never satisfy people. You cannot. You can try, but you cannot. I'm telling you. Human beings are very interesting species. I'm telling you. You're trying to please them today, tomorrow they will not be happy with you. You're trying to please them tomorrow, they will not be happy with you. They'll be happy today, but tomorrow you see that they're not happy with you. So it's so hard to please them. It's so hard. So when you're trying, oh, you know what? They'll say this about me. They'll say about... Stop it. Stop it. I just want you to stop it. Stop pleasing people. Stop. I guess there's certain people that you want to still please, but I'm not talking in that aspect. I'm talking about where you get your whole mindset, your whole attention so focused on what people will say, what people will say, what people will say. People will always say, they will always talk. Even though you're the most saint person, you're the most humblest person they've ever met, they will still talk about you. Yeah. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Trust me. They will, and they will. Sometimes you even see, like, even people who are either, I wouldn't say that celebrities, or I'll talk about maybe in terms of pastors and all that. You can, some people have actually given up on living their life for people. They will let people talk about themselves, talk about them, and just go off, and they could care less. Because you cannot please everyone. Sometimes I even feel sorry for pastors, because they get really bashed by a lot of people. They get criticized and all that. Now I guess if they were living their life for every single person who goes on social media to criticize them, I don't think they will last. You gotta have tough skin or thick skin. I think that's the way they say it. Yeah. thick skin, or you gotta have tough, really, you gotta toughen up your mindset. I mean, how you think. You gotta have thick skin. You can't just let everyone just walk all over you and just trying to please everyone, and every time they say something negative about you, you go off and you like your whole world is crumbling and all that. Come on. Stop conforming to the standard of the world. Stop conforming to the standard of the society. Set your own standard. Set your own standard. And how can you set your own standard? By developing yourself, by adding more value to yourself in order for you to add value to other people. People want to stay around you because you're adding value to yourself, because they can see that you're progressing, that you're not stagnant in that same place that they saw you last time 2 years ago. You were still there, and now they're still saying you're still the same person. You should be evolving now. You should be evolving. They should see something new in you. Not just the same one, like, because guess what? Every time you start developing yourself, you're growing. The growth sometimes makes other people to run away. Stop conforming to the standard of the society. Stop letting people's perception of them become your reality. Set your own reality. Set your own standard. And you can do it. And with God, you can do it definitely. I'm not telling you to stop caring about people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not telling you to stop loving people and stop trust. You want to please them, please go ahead and please them. But know what kind of pleasing you're giving to them. Don't be naive in the sense of that in order for you to do a project, you have to make sure to get a validation from people. In order for you to go ahead with that business idea that God has given you, you have to wait for someone to validate it. In order for you to every time you want someone to tell you, someone to validate you, to tell that you're beautiful, that you're handsome. Seriously? Okay, I'll stop there. You know what? Thank you so much for listening. I just wanted to get you into your mind. This brain of ours, it's powerful tool God has given us. Most powerful tool, but we don't use it. We don't even use 50% of it, even a quarter of it. And if we're using it, then we will know how to think properly, how to analyze things, how to evaluate things, and how to conduct ourselves, and how to place ourselves in the society. We have to place ourselves in the communities and all that. But we don't. I think I've gone way beyond my time that I told you. I told you I was going to do a short video, but I'm really sorry. I think this just got me really. I just wanted to get into your mindset. So thank you so much for listening. Just remember that God loves you. And with this that has given us, use it wisely. Use it wisely. I love you so much, but remember, God loves you even more. Thank you so much.